y'all think females that fuck on the first night is whores?
Not necessarily.
Why does that?
Because at the end of the day, like I stated before, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm all about women, I'm all about supporting them, I'm all about supporting their actions or whatever. So, we have our rights to our body. We have our rights to do whatever we please with our body. You get what I'm saying? So, if you're meeting dude the first night and you feel as though, okay, you don't want nothing, you just want it to be that, let it be. Because a lot of females go on vacation, single, you know what I'm saying? They do come back to focus here, but you say you're on vacation, you're chilling, living your best life, and you meet a dude you're never gonna see a day in your life again. Why not get it over with? He's cute, whatever. It's your body, you get what I'm saying? You do what you're doing then. Alright. But I'm not that type. You get what I'm saying? But the females who are that type, I don't think they're whores. Not at all. Because at the end of the day, they have a choice. All women have a choice.
I don't think you're a whore. I just think you're fast.
Why is that?
Like, if you meet a guy, well, it depends on the situation. So, if you meet a guy and that's your first time meeting or whatever, you're fast. I'm gonna only say that because I'm a female who takes priority in my body. I like to know everything that's going on with my body. I pay attention to everything that's going on with my body. If I'm meeting you for the first time, I don't know what you had or what you done got yourself into.
You feeling this nigga
And
up?
here's, okay, I'm feeling you, but here's the something. You ever heard of soul ties?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I believe in soul ties. I might pick up on your energy with your demons you fighting, and I'm not. If you fucking me the first night, I know for a fact I'm not the only person you fuck with.
I don't think that's true.
I'm
I disagree.
not 100% sure, but I know I can't be the only female that you're fucking.
The first night.
That you're fucking period. That you're fucking period. So if you, and that's where soul ties come in, because if you're not only fucking me and you're fucking somebody else, what if she fucking somebody else? And then that all makes, I'm picking up on her energy and her demons. And yes, it is true. Yes, you start to get bad energy from just having a regular, not even a regular conversation, but having intercourse with somebody is something that you have to really take serious. It's not just, oh, I'm handing this person a coin, or I'm touching this person. You're actually giving your body to somebody.
Yeah.
But that's not. It's certain type of women like that. You gotta understand, and you cannot sit here and deem the ones that are doing that don't fit, because, and then, like I said, women have a choice. The choice is ours. Our body is ours. You get what I'm saying? So if she's deciding to do that and she's not thinking about no soul ties, she's just chilling. You get what I'm saying? And that's good, because at the end of the day, certain females are conservative. Certain females do, think twice before giving their body away. You get what I'm saying? And kudos to them. I really give them props, because I'm one of those. But at the end of the day, if you are giving your body away on the first night, I'm not judging you. I'm not seeing you. I'm not looking at you in no type of way. Because at the end of the day, you're making a decision for yourself. And you have a choice.
Yeah, I don't think you're a whore, though.
No.
No, you're not a whore.
No, I don't think you're a
But
whore,
if you're
though.
doing it repetitive, you get what I'm saying? If you keep repeating the same patterns and keep fucking niggas on the first nights and stuff, then yes, you're a whore.
Yep, because you didn't say that.
Yes, you're a whore. If you're just seeing one doing so, you let me throw the pussy, then you go to Miami or you go wherever and you don't, you're a whore.
Yeah, and here's another thing. I ain't going to sit up here and judge you. Because when you get up there with God, I ain't going to be with you.
Heck no.
So,
heck no,
I ain't going to be with
that
you.
book.
And then he's going to be like, damn, where Coco at? Nope, it's going to be you and him. I ain't going to be with you. I ain't going to be no witness, no nothing. Okay, so go ahead, be free. If you want to feel like a butterfly and spread your wings, go ahead and fly, baby.
But I definitely feel as though,
But that is just not what rocks my boat.
Yeah, no, that's that. But whatever floats whoever boat, you get what I'm saying? Whatever floats your boat, you go ahead and do that. At the end of the day, I am all about women empowerment. I'm all about, supporting women. So if that's your choice and that's a decision you choose to make, that's that. I'm not here to judge you at all. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't be judging you, because you don't have a right to judge me. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do with your body is whatever you decide to do with your body.
Yeah.
God is the only person that can judge.
Yeah. Shout out to dudes, though, man. I feel like I'm by myself. And it's two of y'all, but It's really 2, 3, 4, 5 y'all in here. But, you know what I mean? But shout out to dudes though, you know what I mean? But let's switch up a little bit.
Okay.
Let's switch up a little bit. What you going to school for?
I went to school for business administration and psychology.
Right. When you graduated from high school?
2015.
2015.
I graduated college 2019, and I more so went into business aspect because I have a lot of business plans. I have a lot of like ideas that I can that I see happening for myself. And then with psychology, I love psychology. I love whatever that has to do with the mind because I'm
So pardon me, what's your minor?
Psychology.
Yeah, your
Psychology.
major is business?
My major was business.
Wow.
My major was business. But with psychology, it's not more so nosy, but just more so I like helping people cope. I like being a helping hand. So doing psychology, I feel like I can help a lot of people. I can help them get to the bottom of, some things. Because what it is just letting people understand how they're feeling, why they're feeling what they're feeling, and helping them cope with what they're feeling. So I feel like I'm all of those things. I want to know, what you feel like you're feeling. I want to be able to help you break it down like, oh, listen, hey, this is some reasons why you may be feeling this way, and these are the steps you can take to try to cope with these things. And a lot of people, they see psychologists and they see therapists for various reasons. Sometimes they have a major life event that, turnovers and transitions in their life that they can't just cope with. It's just too much. Like they have a lot of stressors. And then also it's sometimes where it's like you have a lot of, unhelpful thoughts. You get what I'm saying? You're getting lost in your own mind. Because a mind is a really wide, broad place to get lost in.
Yeah.
So if you having problems with like unhelpful thoughts, it's good to seek out a therapist. It really is, because at the end of the day, a therapist provides a safe place for you to be able to communicate with them and not feel like you're being judged or that, they're not fully listening to you, because that's their profession. They get paid to listen to your pain. They get paid to listen to what you're going through. And not even that they're getting paid for that. This is something that they love to do. They want to try to help you figure these things out.
So, for a nigga like me, right? And there's many niggas in my position.
Mm-hmm.
They got 10, 15 years in, like 20 years. Niggas that did 30 years. You think they need to talk to somebody when they come out of prison?
Absolutely.
Why?
Even in prison, I feel like prison should give psychologists
They do.
and have therapy sessions in there, because
They do.
at the end of the day, you're isolated from the rest of the world. You guys are just placed in this box, really, and it's just one corner to the next, to the next, to the next. You get what I'm saying? So if you're boxed in a place for so long, you need to be able to vent to somebody about that. You need to be able to let somebody know, hey, for all those years, where were you? Where were your thought process? What were you thinking in there? What happened? Because you're traumatized.
Right.
You're traumatized by all of that happened to you. You're definitely traumatized. There's no way you can sit here and say you're not traumatized. So being that was a traumatic event for you, I definitely do recommend that those that do come from, prisons and stuff like that, do seek help. At the end of the day, you get to voice how maybe the system treated you, how you feel the system treated you, how like your thought process in there, how you were feeling, how every day was hard, or how it wasn't hard, or because some people may not even be feeling, because a lot of these people, they be down to go to jail. Like, hey, you get what I'm saying? They be down to go to jail. I'm gonna do the crime and I'm down to do the time. They be down to do that. So some of them, they're mentally prepared for it. Back in the day, those that aren't mentally prepared for it or just thrown in there, definitely seek help. Definitely talk to somebody.
So you saying that people that was mentally prepared for it don't seek help?
No, everybody seek help. I am so sorry. Everybody seek help, because like I said, you're in an isolated place where it's one corner to the next. You have 4 corners. You're not going nowhere but outside and back in.
Can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone is ever mentally prepared to go to prison, regardless if you know that you're doing a crime that you're 9 times out of 10 gonna get locked up. I feel like niggas like, yeah, I'm tough, I can handle it, but it's a different story once you get in there.
But that's mentally
So
preparing
I don't
yourself,
think
though.
anyone is ever mentally prepared to be in, like you said, in a wall locked up behind a wall.
But if you're sitting there and saying, like, if you're sitting there and telling yourself, oh, you get what I'm saying, da-da-da-da, that's you trying to mentally prepare yourself.
Yeah, but once you get in there,
It's a different story. It is a different story because at the end of the day,
Because what you thinking outside is not
Mhm.
what is going to be inside.
reality, yeah.
It's not reality.
Mm-hmm.
So you're fake mentally preparing yourself.
True. It could
True,
be fake mentally.
somewhat.
Yeah.
Especially if you ain't never been there before.
Exactly.
But these two, that's the thing though. Coming from Africa, you get what I'm saying? The jail system and the prison system there is quite different from what it is in the United States. Because you go to jail in Africa, you're not going to go back. You do not want to go back. You're not even going to convince yourself you want to do the crime. Because at the end of the day, it's harder. You know what I'm saying? But if you have it a little bit easy, but at the end of the day, the system out here is not really for black people.
It's not.
System really wasn't built for black people, especially black men. The system was built to rip black men apart. That's another story.
And they did that because, if y'all gotta know, black people, African Americans are beautiful, inside and out. And once that light goes off in your head and you know what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and where you want to do it, when that light goes off, they are scared of us.
Mm-hmm.
Mentally, physically, they are scared of us.
True.
You don't even have to be violent with them. Just the thought of, wow, like this person can be very
Yes, it's capable.
intelligent,
Mhm.
is very capable of doing a lot of things. We are talented.
Very
Absolutely.
talented.
Until we realize that we are
We really are.
dumb people.
But then it's like,
It's a collective effort.
but it's like
Yeah.
these people, not even these people. Let me not even say that. But it's like when the black folks are forced into these neighborhoods where it's nothing but drugs and violence and guns, and others are in the suburban neighborhoods and stuff like that. We're forced to do these things. Our men are forced to do these things because they're seeing no other way. And then once you go in the prison system and you try to get back out there, they want to keep breaking you down. And then you go back to the streets.
We're going through that now.
You go back to the streets and it's like they do not give you no chance to redeem yourself.
3 jobs turned me down so far.
Can I say something too? With that being said, yeah, they don't show no love at all. And I'm going to speak on this, and also, yeah, y'all might come at me for this one, but the same way we get mad at the white on black crime, we don't acknowledge the black on black crime.
Who don't? I do.
And it don't even have to be as much as killing yourself. The fact of you're hanging around with somebody who may think that you love them, but deep down inside you envy that person and you want to see that person fail. What is your point? What is your motive?
What's your purpose?
As black people, we supposed to be building each other up.
Mhm.
But you in the hood, you trying to, I get it's hard. Like growing up in the projects and stuff, it is hard. It's
Yes.
definitely hard. And yeah, it's not that we want to do it, but we playing the cards that we are dealt.
Yeah.
That is it. We're playing the
Mm.
cards we're dealt. We can't switch. You can't change. You can't say, yeah, I'm going to wake up tomorrow in somebody else's life or the life that I want to have. It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
You're playing your cards, and you got to watch how you play it carefully, especially living in the projects. You got, if you make it a 20 or 16, you better tell God thank you.
So,
You see a lot of stuff, and it's crazy because we get so numb to stuff that aren't normal.
Absolutely.
Things
Death.
from somebody dying, from
I
seeing,
said, he dead?
oh, he
Damn,
dead,
bro.
damn, that's crazy.
That's it.
and not
People
even
getting
that.
hurt, females getting hurt. Men ain't even protecting women no more.
No.
It's
Killing
all,
babies.
it's killing babies. Like, it's crazy. At least back then, they had some type of respect. Oh, that nigga with his family, all right, cool.
We gonna plot. and
Yeah, it's different. All right, cool. Let him go. He with his family.
Mhm.
That's a kid over there. Cool. Let it go. Y'all robbing daycares.
Mm.
Y'all shooting in crowds to prove what? It's people have too much to prove nowadays to people to live up to this higher standard.
Mhm.
then forgetting, damn, it's actually shit out here that I actually have to lose. It's stuff on the line.
Yeah.
Like, if you notice some dealers, some hood niggas, some street niggas, some scammers, they don't deal with emotions right then and there on the spot.
No.
They wait. Every single last hood nigga that I done met, their emotions is always on the back end. They deal with it later.
Yep.
You can die right in front of them. Damn, bro, I have to chase this money right now. I gotta go handle something right now. I'ma handle this later. That's always their response, because you don't know what today or tomorrow. Especially if you're in the streets, you're taking that high risk, knowing that you have family and mouths to feed. If you're really truly focused, you're focused on your goals and your terms. You really don't have time to talk, and that's crazy, because even in relationships and stuff, men don't feel like they can talk to their female, and you're supposed to be able to talk to your female. You shouldn't be in a situation where you feel as though you're tolerated, where you come home and you can't express yourself word by word. You're like, okay, I'm in this situation, yeah, she doing enough, yeah, but that 10% still missing. Even though she giving you that 90, but that 10% where you can't express how you really feel about your day.
So you saying that if I'm in the streets and I'm dealing with a female that's part of my life, right? You want me to come home every night and tell her what's going on?
No. Here's what I'm saying. If it's really bothering you, and it's anger building up in you, because you know, the more you talk about stuff, okay, you're giving yourself to actually, if you're able to talk about a situation, you're accepting the fact of the situation that's happening. You're accepting the emotions and the feelings that's coming with the situation. You're just better expressing yourself. So damn, okay, yeah, I have someone to talk to.
But a lot, pardon me, I ain't gonna cut you. A lot of times, the reason why niggas don't talk because
females throw that shit back in their face.
Thank you.
Not even though. Can I say something else? I feel like men as a whole are not allowed to express themselves because it's considered weak.
No, it's not that they're not allowed. They choose not to be in tune with their emotions.
And here's the thing though, but y'all also gotta notice that men can be very sensitive too.
Exactly.
Men can be very sensitive. Just because you are okay, just because you're the man of the house, yes, you do get the most money, yes, you do go out and work, this, that, and the third, you take care of your household. Coming home, I'm still gonna ask you, how's your day? How are you feeling about certain stuff? You have to voice your opinion and feel comfortable with me. And if you don't, I'm going to make sure you do, because I don't want you tolerating just being around me to be tolerating stuff. Don't be tolerating stuff. If you're not comfortable in a situation and you're not expressing yourself, then get out. Yes, mentally and physically, all that comes with being in a mental position, connecting with somebody. Because for sure, if I can lay up with you and tell you about how I feel or tell you about a certain situation, I should be able to be. The same way I'm telling you, damn, you should be able to give me some advice. Or sometimes, sometimes I might just need a hug or something. You never know. So you never know. You might have seen something today or tomorrow in the street. No, you don't want to tell your girl about it. But some shit, you got to tell your girl about it.
So what if I
it's
tell
mentally messing you up.
Yeah, but what if I tell my girl that, and a couple months down the line, the police kick the door in, and then my girl right there taking a stand on me?
That's the thing. You gotta know your partner.
First of
a
all,
lot of people thought they knew their partner,
let me tell you something.
but them partners was on the stand.
Let me tell you something.
Oh God.
Hood niggas,
Right.
hood niggas that I've dealt with, they have put me in tests. I have took certain tests to be with them. And I didn't even know I was walking into a trap, but you know, they just want to test your loyalty, see where your head at, see where your mind at. Hood niggas tend to do that. They tend to pick at your mind and say, okay, I know who I'm bringing around me. I'm observing who I'm bringing around me. And if I'm finna say, oh, you bae, you really got to be bae. You got to be full on bae. Because today and tomorrow, don't get in that car with me if you ain't ready to buckle up and down with me. That's how I feel. Don't mess with no hood nigga if you're not ready for what's going to come behind him. You got to be ready for them court dates. You got to be ready to see him go to jail. You got, not to say this bound to happen, but sometimes you never know.
It comes with it.
You never know what happened with hood niggas, so you can't really plan the future. Y'all got to deal with what's going on in front of you today or tomorrow, because you don't know tomorrow. At all. You don't know tomorrow, and that's why I can't really say that you can prevent stuff from happening in the future, but I can't say you can plan the future, because you don't know what's going to happen today or tomorrow. You don't even know what's going to happen in the next 30 minutes.
That's right. So
get your nigga out the streets.
Period. Cause I listen. I dealt with a few hood niggas. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not the type to have you going on no block selling nothing. You coming home. You sitting right here. You're gonna watch TV while I'm cooking. You're gonna do this while I'm doing this. You're not going up top. You're not doing none of that. Because I'm not the type of female that's down for that. I want a better life for you and I. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna be down to see you throw your life away, throw your future away. Cause there's so much more out there. This is what the white man is telling you. It's what's here for you. It's what's
So
here.
you're not doing no time.
Am I not doing any time? What it do? If I'm with him and it is just so happen that he's in there, yeah, I'm gonna do time. But it's like, am I gonna do everything? I don't know. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna sway you from that lifestyle. I know I'm gonna do my very best to sway you from that lifestyle.
I'm gonna say this. If I get what you ain't gonna hood nigga, you got a month.
To get out the streets.
Get your shit together.
Okay?
You got a month
Get
to
your
get
shit
your shit together.
That's it.
A month is enough time, nigga.
It's
I
4
been with
weeks.
niggas who make 20K in one day. So if you busting them checks like that, nigga, I'm telling you, you're able to make a lifestyle for yourself. Okay, the same way you busting them checks and shit, you should be able to say, okay, we pay for weed and the rest of this money I could start a business or something.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to be working for the white man.
Yeah.
Look,
They making
Sway.
enough
even
money.
if you
lifestyle,
don't got,
there's more.
even if you don't, you confused as hell right now. You better invest that money in your bitch. Your
There's
bitch doing
more,
hair and
there's
makeup.
more,
Back here,
there's more
go
out
flip
there.
this and bring it back. A smart
right.
female will flip it and bring it back.
It is
Not
not
one-
even
that's
necessarily
what I'm
your
telling you.
makeup. It's just other
It's
things.
other things, like it's just
It's
the
so
fact
much
of
more.
go based off your mental state.
But like you said, you're just playing with the cards that they're dealt with. And it's like, we already, as females, we already see the broader picture. There's so much more beyond what you're doing. It's so much more.
So
You get what I'm saying? You just gotta see the vision too.
you in the streets, you trapping to get a new car, new bag, new SRT to be
Not
doing
even
donuts,
that.
nigga. You serious?
That's what I'm saying.
You wanna be doing donuts in the middle of the street, nigga? You better come home and tell me what we about to do with this money.
First of all, they don't even have license.
Okay, half of them.
Half of them don't
They
have
don't even got a
license
fucking permit.
to legally have a car.
Like, come on, like you gotta really think
Yeah,
about that
that's what I'm
shit.
telling my podcast.
It's today or tomorrow, like.
So let me ask you a question, right? So do you think that why black people think that it's bad to talk to a therapist?
I don't
I
think
mean,
they think it's bad.
Yeah. Black
Yes.
people do have a hard time talking
Yes.
to a therapist.
No, I
Yes.
don't.
I don't think so.
Yes.
Well, I
I've
agree
run
with
across a
him.
lot
Only-
of people
Black people,
that
some
think that
black
talking
people,
to a therapist
majority.
like you crazy. They think something wrong with it. I ain't crazy. Nothing wrong with me.
And
Why I
like
gotta
I
talk to
said-
somebody for?
No. Sorry to cut you off.
Come on.
It's not black people. They are black. It's African Americans that grew up in the project, or
hood.
grew up in the hood that
They
had
black.
something wrong with it.
They black.
That's hood.
Yeah, but you can't say all black,
Black
people because
people.
you some black people that live in the
But it's
suburbs.
not even necessarily black people in the hood. A majority, majority of black people have a problem with seeking therapeutic help.
Thank you.
Because they trying to better live it up to that damn image.
And like he said, they just, I ain't about to see nobody. I'm not crazy.
It's not
I'm
even
not
that.
crazy. And that's the thing. Me
Black
trying to
people
take
cannot
my
afford
psychology
it. Why am I
down to
gonna pay a
Liberia.
psychology
That shit is
all
not
that
gonna work.
money an hour to sit there and listen to what? It's all about money. If I got bills and stuff and I got 3-4 kids, I'm working overtime. Yeah, I'm stressing, but where is that extra income coming from for me to sit and give it to somebody else to listen to my problem?
See, and that's where you gotta change your mentality. Because like I said before, therapy sessions is not for that. Oh, you're taking time for that. Therapy sessions is to help you understand what you're feeling.
Where's the money coming from? You
Listen,
have to pay.
You
them.
have to put your mental first, because like I said in the beginning, your mind is the worst place to get lost in.
But like I said, there's
What
women
you not
in the
understanding is,
projects.
if she doesn't have it, the women in the project, if I
So
have to
don't-
take my last to you telling me to put my mental state first. But if my kid don't have
No food.
or the license due tomorrow,
So
I should take my $100, my last $100 to go sit down and talk to the white lady and tell the white lady
it
how
don't
I'm
have to
feeling.
be a white lady, it could be a black lady.
Let's
Black
just
lady
say-
white with the therapist and tell her how I'm feeling about certain shit and my lights off. Now my kid's in the dark and we just staring at each other. Well, we not even staring at each other because
We just blinking.
Yeah, it's
No,
blinking.
listen. I understand that. I understand that there are people that are actually struggling out here that cannot afford, to go to therapy. So I feel that the government as a whole needs to help these people, provide these sessions for these people, and pay these therapists and these psychologists to be able to talk to these people that cannot afford it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? The system got to help them in some way, because at the end of the day, all these poor people are going through mental struggle. They need help, but they just cannot afford to go get the help. And I understand what you guys are saying. So at the end of the day, the system need to be able to say, oh, hey, listen, let's take some people out there to try to go do some free work. We'll pay them, but let them try to go do some free work. And that's just on the government to try to do that and provide that type of service.
We got to promote mental health more.
Can I just say something?
But how are you going to promote mental health more when you're saying, oh, if my license off, I'm not going to seek mental.
That's what I'm saying. We have to, as a people, have to come together and make that aware so government can be able to see that and fund that.
Okay, yeah. They need to fund that, yeah.
I don't believe the government gonna do shit
Hell
about
no.
that.
No,
The
they're not.
government ain't.
Hell
The
no.
government, the system, everything as a general is not on black people's side
They're
at
not.
all. They're not at all.
This is just
And-
everybody in general, like
and-
black people, white people. The government's not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, let me fund," some
No,
type
they're
of
not gonna
psychology.
fund it, but
Yeah.
indeed, before they'll help a white person before they help a black person. Yes, indeed, they will do that. Now, I'm not saying that okay, they're gonna fund anything, because to get them to fund something is hard. Get them to fund a bag of chips is hard. So for them to say they about to fund for people therapy sessions, they're not gonna do that. Let alone black people therapy sessions, they're definitely not gonna do that. The government is distracting people by putting out little things here and there out there. They're distracting people that's from what's actually going on in the world today. Y'all don't know, but
Propaganda
shit,
is propaganda. Everything is just propaganda.
gas price going through the roof.
$5, $6.
How the hell y'all running out of baby formulas?
How?
I just seen today they got the shortage on tampons.
And and they're literally forcing these women
Tampons.
to have babies
Shout out
and
tampons.
what? They're literally forcing these people to have kids, and you're not even.
It's
Man,
just
the system
crazy.
needs to
Like
be
the
better.
government, they try to put all black people back in the hood.
Hell yeah.
They try to put black people back in the hood.
They got us all in this little box. Y'all stay here, y'all be here.
Mhm.
We gonna go over there. We gonna, exclude ourselves from you guys. We're gonna make our businesses. We're gonna build our mansions, and you guys stay here in the ghetto.
Yep.
Be in the ghetto.
And that's where our parents come in at. You have to be hard on your kids. You have to be there. Full front.
They
You have
can't.
to
It's
be
not
there.
all parents. But at the end of the day, if as hard as you're being on your kid, outside influence are getting to them. They're
How you grow up, you're never going to depart from that. Yeah, you might do
No.
some bad things,
Mm-mm.
but in the back of your mind,
Mm-mm.
it's still going to be like,
The streets get to you. I promise
I
you.
fear that.
Let me say that
The
the
streets get to you.
streets. I don't necessarily.
It gets
The
to
streets
you.
get to you, but material
It-
things get
It's
to you.
like how strong your
But-
mental is what it is. Your mind can train you as best as she can, but it's like how strong is your mental for you to remember what she's saying to you when you're seeing all these flashy things, when you're seeing all this money coming into your man's pocket, and you like that. I don't even got that. But my mama said this, that, and the third, but you just so focused on seeing all that flashy shit. You want that shit too. You want that shit too.
Mhm.
It's hard.
My mental damn strong.
That's the thing.
That's
You gotta
you.
have a
That's-
strong
that's
mentality.
it. When you go through certain people, okay, so people mindset tend to come when they go through certain things in life.
Mm-hmm.
Some people you can't just sit down and be like, oh yeah, you gotta do this or do that. Like me, I can say that for myself. I have to go through. I can't sit down and take nobody advice. Yeah, I might hear what you're saying, but I have to go through it myself to know, like, damn, okay, all right, I ain't never gonna do that again. I ain't never gonna walk through that path again. Shit, I ain't never.
Let you tell it.
But why do you have to go through that and
That's all
it's
young
somebody
people
that
do.
been there before you telling you don't go that route?
Like she said,
That's
you gotta
all
experience
young
it.
people.
listen.
Yes, some
Experience
people
is
are just
the
like that.
experience have the
Experience is better.
experience is the best.
It's the best teacher?
Yeah.
It
You
is.
went
Yes,
through
it is.
experience.
Absolutely.
Somebody told you not to do it.
And you did it.
Not really.
Ain't nobody talking not to do it. He ain't had
Nah,
but
but that's
he's
why
giving
I'm out here.
everybody.
Doing this because now I want to tell the next kid not to do it.
Mhm.
I ain't had nobody to tell me not to do it. If I had somebody to tell me not to do it, would have been different.
And
But your job is hard though. I need you to understand that. You're not gonna sway everybody.
If
You're
I
not-
can,
you're
if I
not-
can sway one, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll be able to sleep at night.
Yeah.
If I can get one, I'm good.
It's gonna be hard to go out all the Gucci and Dior.
Ma, everybody
Sleep
wearing
around.
flashy stuff and you over there, your
That's
FUBU
why.
stuff from since the early 2000s and you all in what, Skechers? And your man's is in Dior, he in Balenciagas. You want that. Dang, my man, what is you doing?
Go get a job.
would you rather do it a smart way?
Go get a job.
But
I
when
have
you
a
get that
cousin-
job, you work your 9 to 5, you look at your $900,
lie,
you
bitch.
finish spending hours for,
Man,
and the ticket go buy $900
the
shoe. What
government.
sense does that
Hell
make?
no. See what that is? I don't buy nothing if I can't buy it twice.
Exactly.
Woo! Say
I
that
don't
again.
buy nothing if I can't buy it twice. I ain't spending my money on no car if I can't buy that car twice.
Exactly.
I ain't spending my money on no car if I ain't got the gas money for the car.
Okay.
So if I only got $1,000, well shit, you better wait till I get to 3.
Okay.
That's real. I wish everybody could have that mindset.
Or that car better be 500. Okay, like what the hell? I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm not
You
going
ain't no
broke.
hoopty
I'm not
hoopty.
going broke to prove to a motherfucker like, yeah, I got that shit
I
on.
got it.
No, I put that shit on any day.
That's the point.
And I don't have to get on. That's the thing though. People got to stay off social media. I don't have to get on social media and be like, yeah, I feed. You know how many mouths I feed? Da, 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 da. You know who I'm taking care of? No, I do that shit genuinely. If I give it to you, I give it to you. If I don't got it, even if I don't got it, I still be finding a way to give it to somebody. I'm the type of person. Damn, if I got $20 and you need money, I'm gonna give you 15.
Oh, take it back. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
If I got $20, I'm gonna give you 15. That's just the type of person I am, and that always used to put me on the back end because damn, not everybody think like that.
Nope.
Not everybody got that mindset. People don't want to see you win, so they don't have the same mindset as you. And that's okay. I'm not forcing anybody to have the same mindset, but that's how I stopped helping people because I need
Come in. And that's the having high expectations of people. You cannot expect somebody to do the same thing you're doing. That's not how it works.
and putting yourself first is not selfish at all. It is necessary.
Putting
It's
yourself
it's
first.
necessary.
It's not selfish.
It's not selfish. It's a
not.
difference. It's a difference between confidence and cockiness.
Yeah. A big difference.
If you cocky and want to be big head, go ahead, nigga. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But if you humbled, you know yourself, you know your worth, you know your confidence,
You know who you are?
nobody gonna take that from you.
Absolutely not.
That's something money can't even buy. Nobody gonna take that from you.
Right.
Your mindset, the way you move, the way you carry yourself, nobody can take that from you.
That's true.
Versus the material things, you still ain't hell no, I'ma still be crying at night. I'ma still be crying in the shower. It ain't gonna do me no justice. It's just a part of life.
You have to be able to take care of you.
Yep.
So you can be able to help others.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people, if you know how to play chess, life will be so much easier for you. If you know how to play chess, life will be so much easier for
Not
you.
checkers.
Chess. Every decision you make reflects off the last decision that you already made. Especially with being in the streets and seeing it happen. If you in the hood, you should at least have some type of street knowledge. If you don't even gotta be in the streets, you should at least know how to survive. Go into that survival mode.
That's one thing I'll say about us though, being black people though.
Go into
We
that
know how to
survival. You know
survive.
how to survive, like.
We know how to survive. I don't care where you put us at.
And
especially we were forced to know how to survive.
Especially with foreigners and foreign parents and foreign kids coming to this country, we have more to fight for than the average black American that's living here already.
That's facts.
We came from a different country.
Okay. That's
To
a whole nother
represent-
topic. Let's go.
We came from a different country. Our parents had to get on the plane to come over here. Some of us was born here, but we still had that. Our parents, we still gotta respect that the fact that our blood comes from over there.
True.
So with that being said, we have something to fight more for because damn, we not from here. This ain't our country.
Hell no.
You think because you was born here, this your country? Hell no.
Hell
That don't
no.
change a damn thing. This is not your country. These people don't give a damn about you. Versus if you go back home, you see how they stick together back home. Yeah, some people might do some shifty shit. But 9 times out of 10, they sticking together.
That's right.
Right or wrong, they
These
sticking
Spanish people
together.
Stick together.
You see how Spanish people stick together? Shit, my mama live next to a Spanish nigga. It's about 10, 20 of them motherfuckers with here. But they
No,
stick
they
together.
stick together,
Them
for real.
motherfuckers
They
stick
stick
together.
together.
They stick
For real,
together.
they stick together.
Like real shit. I'm gonna share this with you. Every behind the wall. Like, if a Spanish person come on the TED, he gets everything. This man gets they give him everything. If a black motherfucker walks through the door, where you from? Who he is? He better be somebody. I don't know that nigga.
Niggas already
Fuck that
checking you
nigga.
out.
Damn. You don't even know that man. Let him come in.
That's your black brother.
He came in black.
That's your black brother.
That's just should have been enough. He came in black.
He came
All
in
in the
black.
same situation.
He's part of the struggle.
Mhm.
You feel me? If that nigga didn't tell or he ain't do no fuck shit, respect that man.
Right.
Respect that
I
man.
agree.
Got me behind the wall with his Spanish, and then they embrace that people, man. They love that people. Yo, he gets everything, man. The next day, he got new sneakers.
Oh,
What?
legit. New sneaker.
He got brand new
Ain't see
sneakers.
what I was saying.
He
but
just
the
walked
difference
in.
between legit in America and Africa.
He got brand new sneakers. You know what I mean? He got food to eat. His laundry bag gonna be so heavy. But if a black person walked in, he might not have a suit the next day, man. He might not.
And why is that? Why do black people just knock each other down like
I don't
that?
understand that. I don't understand. The first, yo, big bro, you want me to know that nigga, man? Fuck that nigga. Why? I want me to know him exactly. I don't know
It's
him.
everybody for themselves.
Let me get to
When it
know
comes to
him.
black people, it's like
It just
survival
us.
of the fittest.
We need to tighten up with certain things. We gotta tighten up.
Yes.
We have to.
Absolutely.
We have go. We all we got. We all we got. So until we realize that the power that we have, we will never move forward and take over, man.
Shit, and I'm
United we stand, divided we
We
fall.
fall.
You gotta understand that.
And that's just real, that's just a fact. You feel me? And we keep complaining, saying, oh, the white people, and I understand that we've been through so much as far as them. But sometimes I be like, yo, why we hate each other so much? Why? Why we can't get along? Why we gotta, why everybody wanna be the man? Everybody can't be the man.
Okay.
Everybody got a position. Play your position. Play your position. As long as you play your position, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
As long as you play your position, you know what's going on. You feel me? And that's just that. But you know, it was nice having y'all ladies on here with us, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all look so beautiful.
Thank you.
And thank y'all so much. And I mean, coming on the New Journey podcast. I pray and hope that we can do so much more. Talk about mental health. We talk about, you know what I mean, going to see the site, the therapist, and all that relationship issues. We can talk about all that. Shout out Fuji's. Shout out Pussycat Lounge. You know what I mean? Miss D herself is in this fucking building.
Okay.
You know what's going on, you know what I mean? You already know how I do it, man. At the end of the day, you already know what I say. Free let, LWB outside.
Okay.
Let's go. New Journey Podcast.
Well, thanks for having me. Thanks for having us here
It was
during the
definitely
podcast.
nice.
It
We loved
was.
the
The
conversation.
questions were amazing.
Until
Topics
next
real good.
time.
Yeah,
We're here. See
You're welcome
ya.
back anytime.